Howdy folks, welcome to episode 53.5. We're going to do some bonus bonus material here with our helper as usual. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to put like everything we've got into the same train. I want to do that. I would think it'd be kind of fun to build just like a super train, right? I'm going to build a super long train, so we're going to take this thing, if it'll let me. There. We're going to take this thing down to the oil place. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we're going to set all the switches so that we can just go. If it'll let me. There we go. Alright, and then we want to go across to the oil. We're going to bring this down here, and this is going to go here. No, we do want to go this way. We're going to come up here and put this onto the oil thing. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll bring this up here. Okay. So I need to figure out which order. I think we want these oil carts, the oil cars, as close to the front as possible. I think those are the heaviest. And then we're going to want the box cars behind that. I think we're going to leave the other ones. What are those called? The hoppers. I think we're going to leave the hoppers. So we should be able to get going down the hill before we run out of juice here. It's getting a little sad. There we go. It should be. Yeah, see our fire temperature's coming up. Let's see how our boiler pressure does. So we might have to hook up a few of these engines together too. We might have to make a double header or something, but it would be really cool if we could pull the whole thing with just the Class 70 or just a Musca, one or the other. I think the Musca actually has a little bit more. Here, let's see. Let's check out the class. Wait, which is it? Glenbrook is 70. Yeah, okay. And then the Musca has 12, 11, and 15. Yeah, so that's what we'll do is we'll try to do everything with the Class 70. I think that would be kind of cool. And if we need to, we can hook up the Cook and the Class 70 or something like that too. But I think we should be able to bring this down here. So we're going to bring this down here. We're going to load up all the cordwood. And then I think what we'll do is we'll get this in the box cars. We'll figure out where we need to put the box cars so that we can put everything all in the same spot. I think we'll just have to pull those out and then we can do a whole deal in the next episode, in episode 54. So that she's just having a field day over here. But yeah, we'll get all that set up. I'm not sure that I want these loaded, because are we going to be able to pull those all the way up the hill? Right? Pull those and everything else up the hill. I just want to kind of go around the whole track with... I want to put all of them on the one big train and then just drive around the track. You know? Go from the oil thing down to the ironworks and then go all the way across to the other end. You know? That kind of deal, down to the smelter maybe or something like that. But I think the hoppers we're going to leave on the other side of the mountains for right now, because those would be a little bit excessive. Plus, I don't want to take them all the way across the mountain just to find, you know what I mean? Just to do that, because we spent all that effort to get those over there, so we still got that little mission to complete and everything like that. Okay, she's done. Turn that off. You can turn the lights off and everything. All right. Oh, nope, she's back. She's back. Ooh, there's more. You're still talking. You're still talking. Oh, I think, are we out of oil or did we? No, we're not out of oil. Okay. All right. I think we will leave these empty though. So what I want to do is I want to get these, and then I want to get the box cars hooked up to those. So we're going to go like this. We're going to disconnect this, and we're going to tie down. Let's tie down the other end. And I need to go into here and go to cheats. There we go. Okay. Now we can actually run. And there. All right, so we'll tie that down. Oh, you know what? We need to move this farther. We need to get that out of the file. Okay. Here, let's go like this. Open controls. Did I? Oh man, I pulled off the thing. Okay. Hold on. I pulled the pin. Let's put the pin back in. There. All right. Let's get this moving a little bit. Move this down to maybe here. There we go. All right, better. Okay, so you can close that, close this, take this off. We're going to put, we'll see if it'll keep it in there. And then we're going to put the brake on this one. And then, so we're going to bring the engine around to the back of these. And hopefully we'll be able to hook up to those. Where's the brake on this? It's just so disorienting. All right. I think the brake must be on the other end then. No, there wasn't any brakes on. Okay. Nope, no brakes. Okay. So we're going to take, you know what? Let's stand up here. Let's do this from here just for the fun of it, right? Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to go open controls. We're going to go. That's cool. You can see the little thing go there. All right, we're going to come up to here. And then we're going to flip the switch once we get past that. There we go. I'm just going to do this remotely. I've wanted to do this for a while, just for the fun of it. Just because it's kind of goofy. Okay, and then we're almost at the switch. We can hit the brakes, reverse, flip the switch. All right. And then that's going to go over here and here. And then we're going to flip that switch. So bring this one around to over here. There we go. We can just stand here. We're just going to watch the choo-choos go. That's kind of an interesting way to do it. All right, she's done. Good. I can turn. See, I can do this. Yay. All right. I do need to get ready for this. You can turn that off. We just need to get past that first switch. There we go. And then we can flip this one. And we're going to go this way. We're going to come up to here, to where I'm sitting. All right. And we do need to put the thing on the front of it. So let's go like this. And let's put a pin on this. Oh, no, we don't put a pin on that, do we? That just goes in, right? If I remember correctly. There. Okay. So, which break? I think that was this end. Yeah, that was this end. That was this break. Okay, so we're going to take this break off. And we're going to go like this again. We're going to go in reverse. And we can go back here. That was kind of interesting. You can even do this kind of thing, right? And we just need to get all the cars past this switch right here. So while that's happening, oh, that is still hooked up. Okay, good. All right, we still have a ring on there. The clip, whatever it's called. the connector thingy, right? Okay, we still have that on there. So we're going to do this. Almost there. All right, we'll hit the brakes here. We're going to flip the switch. And then we're going to reverse. Why is it? Oh, okay, that's why. All right. Do that. I forgot the engine's backwards on there. There we go. And how fast is it going? Yep, that's totally fine. All right. That's going to come up here. See, you can't even stand on the box cars, can you? All right. You can't really stand on the box cars in order to be on that thing. There we go. All right. And so then we should have, this should be the one that had the brakes on it, right? Yep. Okay, so this is going to be the back end of the train. So we're going to want to put the caboose and stuff back there, and then the front end is going to be up here. So let's go disconnect this. There we go. And where can we put this? Do we have a siding over here? I don't think we have a siding over here, do we? Because we kind of made this thing, but then we never used it. So we don't really have a. Well, we have that. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to push this forward. We're going to push this forward. Oh, you know what? I don't have a. Let me see. If I push that way, if I push that forward, then I can use the controls on here. Nope. Open controls. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to push this until the last one is past this, and then we'll just at least pass the foul at least, and then we'll use that momentum to let this coast. And then we can hit the brakes on this. There we go. The brakes on that. Hopefully that'll go far enough. It needs to get past the end of the switch. Is it gonna go? I don't know if it's going to. It's going a little slow, isn't it? It's kind of hoping we could play shuffleboard and get it past the switch, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna go. Alright, so we'll close this one. We're gonna open this one. I don't want to flip the switch, so I do need to be careful here. There we go. Nope. Open controls. Alright, and actually what we want to do is we want to do that. We're going to hit the brakes on that one. And then we can flip the switch. And we can put this over here. We can stand up here. I think it's got room. If it doesn't, it'll probably push it out of the way, right? I don't think there's collision on that. Yeah, I don't think there's collision on those boards. And so, oh, I guess there is. Okay. Let's go like this. We're going to open controls, take the brakes off, and let's see if this can go. See if this will push that. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's almost getting past there. Let's see if we can get past. Hopefully it won't just like pull the whatchamacallit off. Right? This is gonna get up there and then the thing's gonna go flying. Something like that. This will come up there and then the tender will launch. I think it's just the end of that board, so we need to watch the regulator here. And we still have fuel. Okay. See if we can get past there. Come on, you can do it. There it goes. All right. See? Wasn't that hard. Probably would have been faster to go back and just push it a little bit more, right? Okay. Okay, so we got that. This is all set up. So then what we can do is we can come down this way. We're going to come down from up north. We're going to go around here with the whole train, bring it all the way around head first, right? And we're going to stop here. We're going to leave all the cars here, and then we're going to bring the engine up back onto this line, put these on it, pull those all the way forward past the switch, and then hook those back up. So that's going to be the plan there. So let's go back up to the sawmill. Slightly disorienting. Teleporter. Oh, we don't want to do the sawmill. We want to do logging camp. Okay. And then at the logging camp, we want to load up these. So we'll get these loaded up, because that's definitely not something we need to do in a regular episode, right? Okay, so we can turn that off. We want this engine here. Open controls. You know what else I need to do? Need to not hit that switch for one thing. I need to go, I need to save this because we did all that to get all that together. So let's go like this, save game. There we go. All right, so we need to bring up the next set of cars. So we're gonna go like this. Huh. Interesting. Apparently there was a little bit of back tension in there, wasn't there? All right, let's see what it takes to get this moving. There we go. Hopefully we don't pull everything off the tracks doing this, right? It seems like it's resisting. Is there anybody with brakes on? No. Oh, Betsy does. Betsy has the brakes on. Brake off. There we go. I should synchronize with other engines. There. It might have been that it left the brakes on Betsy because I'd never touched the brakes. I think it only synchronizes it when you touch these switches, possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it actually goes actively, checks every time. Okay, that looks like that should be sufficient. There we go. All right. It seems kind of odd that it wants to go backwards. It doesn't seem like that should happen, right? It seems like it should want to go to our left. The truck's on this one. It's funny. So I was looking at the comments, and it's like there were people complaining that the engines were coming off the tracks on the turns and stuff like that. I mean, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen them actually come off. We've seen them bounce around and stuff like that, but not actually derail. There we go. Go, 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 go. Right. All right. There. I mean, we can do this, right? We can try this. As long as we're doing this, right? Okay, now it seems like it's speeding up. Go. Because that's the engine is going downhill, right? I mean, it seems like it is. Let's get another one going here. Almost. And we're going to do the same thing with the logs too. There we go. This is perfect. I need to build one of these again. I need one of these at each thing. Where you just have, you know, the track itself determines how fast the engine goes. Right? You got some little cog system on there that uses centrifugal force on a gear that's as it goes past the track. Yeah, see, it's speeding up here. Okay, let's hit the brakes. Try that. See, now it's moving. Okay. Now it's moving the way you'd expect it to. All right, and then we can get this one down. And then we're going to put logs on the rest of them too. We're going to load this thing up. And There. All right. And I probably should go back to the save editor and do, you know, put this. Let's get the back end past this switch, and then we can do that. But I should put it, let's go like this, save game. All right, continue. All right, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna take the brakes off. We're gonna let this. Do we have any? We don't have any fuel. We're gonna run out of brake pressure too. Let's go like this, put fuel in this. Whoa, not like that. Put some fuel in this too, because we're gonna need that in a minute. Okay. All right. Let's go back this way. There we go. See if we can get this to go back up to the log thing. Because see, I'm not sure if the class 70 could push all of this up this hill. But yeah, our goal is just to get it loaded, so I don't think it's that important. We're going to hit the reverser too, so that when we do this, it's probably going to take about till we get there to stop anyway, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Look at that. I think Betsy's just going to go off the thing before the switch is cleared. Because we saw what happened last time we didn't clear the switch, right? Nope, it's going to make us do this one more time. There we go. All right. We're going to flip the switch. And then we're going to go like this, reverser. If we can. Is Betsy coming up too? Let's see if Betsy has any. No, Betsy doesn't have any fuel either. Nope, it can't even do it with... Okay, that's funny. All right, it can't even do it with... Yeah, okay. Brakes. Nope, we can't go up the hill, even with just a couple of things that we loaded on there. I don't think it's going to make it up the hill now. Sync the brakes. There we go. Let's see if we can go up the hill at all. No? I think we might have to get a running start at it. I'm going to flip this switch. See, Betsy might be enough to get us going. We'll see. We'll see if Betsy's going to help us up the hill. We're going to go 0.1. This might take a while. There we go. I think we might want to get all the very last of the things passed. Right? But yeah, I think we're definitely going to have to double header type of thing. We're going to have to use multiple engines. We're not going to just be able to pull everything everywhere with the Class 70. Okay. See, this almost seems like it should go follow that hill right there to come down instead of using this giant bridge. It's a little sky bridgey, if you ask me. All right. Let's see what we got here. I don't want to have to. Yeah, I don't want to have to fight with it too much. So we're going to bring this past. There we go. All right, we'll break this. Break here. Let it come to rest. Right? And let's see what we've got here. Yeah, this is perfect, actually. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go forward. See if it rolls forward. It should roll forward on its own, maybe. Nope, it doesn't want to. Okay, we'll give it a little bit. There we go. Just enough to break the static friction, right? There we go. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this loaded up, and then we'll in the next one we'll bring the whole thing down to the other end. All right. Because I wanted to do this whole loaded up train in the regular episode. Go. The car's doing that again. The truck's doing that. The wagon wheels. All right. Cool. So yeah, I just need to go into the save editor and load these up. And then that should be everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this down the to the other end. We're going to bring it down to the refinery. And then yeah, we're going to bring this is going to be all completely loaded up. We'll bring it down to the refinery. Let's check our switches too before we go. Whoops. So we're going to have this switch here, and then we're going to want to go this way and take that big turn. Man, that turn is going to be fun, isn't it? Yeah, if by fun you mean scary, then yes. Fun for you to watch, not fun for me to try to make it through there. And then we're going to come down this way, and we're going to take a left or a right here. And then we're going to come back past this, and we're going to go all the way, and we're going to stop with the engine here. And then I probably should bring the cook back, because we're going to want to put the cook on there, because this is not going to... Okay. Yeah, this is not going to do it. So Let's bring the cook up to the other end if we can. So let's go like this, put some more fuel in it. We're definitely going to need to run this together. And then this is going to need fuel to, there we go. It's going to need fuel to make sure that it's, you know, still has fuel by the time the other one gets there. All right, we're going to see if we can make it past this. If we can't, we're going to have to re-rail it. See if we can make it past there. Nope. Okay. All right. Hold on. And we're going to let this one go past here. We'll let this go past the switch. All right. Okay, so we need to put that out, stick the tongue out, right? All right, and then we're going to go re-rail this. There we go. Whoops, we're going to put the cook on here. You can do it. There we go. All right. Reverser. All right, we should be able to put this on in a second. Is it gonna let me? There we go. Okay. Take that brake off. Go back on the cookie and all right. We're gonna need to flip that switch again. But yeah, we'll get all this lined up here. So let's go like this. See, it's flipped again. All right. That's a sharp corner right there. We're gonna, oh man, we're gonna bring that huge train around that. That's gonna be fun. Okay. We're gonna bring that super huge train down along that. All right, and then this backwards. Okay. And then we're gonna go like this. And good. Okay, that already has that. Okay. We're gonna go reverse. And then it's a little excessive, isn't it? I don't know. I always hook them up so gentle. That was a little bit. That was a little rough. Okay. Forward. All right. So let's just make sure that this is still all on the track. Forward. Everything's still going to move okay. All right, everything's going to pull okay. Cool. All right, so yeah, that's going to be it for episode 53.5. Join me in episode 54, and yeah, we'll get all this put together. Put the brakes. We'll get all this put together, and we'll try to drive our huge train all the way around the whole map. We'll just like do a lap for the fun of it, right? So yeah, I will see you in episode 54. Later.